the Sharks have always had a great team photographer. They've changed over the years, but they always capture the moment. Now they've got somebody special who is their manager of photography.
You know what? I knew Amanda's work before I got here, and I would say it transcends what you normally think of as sports photography. But Amanda wears her mantle as the first Black woman to be an NHL photographer with great care. Take a look. Amanda Cain, you just told me this is your first time doing a television interview. I want to know how it feels to have the tables turned on you, or the lens turned on you, as it were.
It's weird.
Yeah?
But incredible, too, because I guess I've graduated to this level of being comfortable with myself to be in front of the camera. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Well, you've graduated to this level because of your skill, because of your accomplishment, and because you're a role model. Let's start with the latter of those. As a role model, the first, the only Black woman.
Don't say only.
No?
Don't say only.
But you are the only.
But so here's the thing about it. When you say first and only, you're basically not opening the space for anybody else to come after you.
First and only so far?
You can say so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say. Okay. Well, I think that's a good thread, though. So you're the first Black woman to be a photographer with an NHL team.
Yes.
So what does it mean to you to be the first of many to come?
It's awesome. At times it is nerve-wracking, and at times it is like I don't know how to feel because we're sitting in 2023 and we're still having this conversation. So it's while it can be very appealing, it is very off-putting, you know, because most people are like, oh, like sometimes you read headlines and you're like, well, why does that matter? And it's like, because I've never seen anybody in my position at a photo home. That's why it matters.
What do you think it means for a young girl who is interested in photography to see herself potentially represented by looking at you?
It means a lot for young men as well. Because I'm pretty sure I don't see a lot of Black freelancers at a photo home. You know, now they may be up on the concourse shooting down, but, and I was saying this to someone else the other day, you know, we look at the Super Bowl and the camera points down towards the end zone and the field and whatnot, and you don't see as many of us. And it's not necessarily because we're not there, it's just because we're not seen. And that is still an issue, and that's kind of why I've decided this year, like, I wanted to advocate more for us so that it is not just I'm doing my job, but more or less I'm opening opportunities for not just hockey, but basketball and baseball, you know, to be like, maybe we didn't get this right.
What gives you hope then? I mean, if you have those moments where you're like, I can't believe we're still here, what gives you hope?
The fact that there are more of us, say, in other spaces, say broadcasting. There's the Black Girl Hockey Club. There are folks within my organization who are very hopeful. And personally, what gives me hope is me being in this position. So talking to you is something that gives me hope, because then that translates hopefully to other youngsters who would want to be in my position and not just an athlete.
Let's talk about your craft.
Yes.
Because first of all, how did you get here? I mean, I know, you know, you can't really sum it up in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's not going to be summed up in 2 seconds.
But I mean, you know, how did you even get into photography?
I went to school at Central Miss University and took some photography classes, and those were probably the most enjoyable classes I've ever taken. And so from there on, while I majored in graphic design, photography was something that was always in the background. And so when I had the first job as a graphic designer, I met a photojournalist. And from that day, I want to say October 2010, full steam ahead. And maybe there were some times that I looked back and said, what am I doing? But at this point, you know, I kind of understood that if this was the journey, it will be a journey, and it's not going to be the easiest journey. So past 13 years, yeah, not the easiest, but we're here.
Can I tell you what I see when I look at your photos?
Yes.
Okay, and I could be so off. I see life.
Yes.
That's what I see. And I think it would be easy to think about hockey pictures, hockey photos as like something that's just the same all the time. But yours are not. I see life, spark. Does that resonate with you?
Yes, that's the ideal. I don't discredit anybody, especially the old timers, because sitting there and shooting hockey for 50 years, I just don't know how they've done it. But the thing that I like is making photography art, because it is art. But trying to get you to see that it's not just an action shot, you know what I mean? You can add details, or you can go into Photoshop and maybe turn up the contrast, make it a little bit more poppy. It gives you a different angle to look at something as opposed to just looking at something you see on Getty every day. So that's my vantage point, is taking it from an artist's standpoint.
Do you feel comfortable without a camera in your hand?
5 years ago, no. Today, yes. Because there's a greater purpose. There's a sense of being able to be a mentor. It's a great achievement for me, because at one point I was just like, me? You want me to stand up in front of a classroom or to tell young kids what to do? Because I can't say I've done it correctly. You know what I mean? Like, I've had to experiment. But just in doing that, there may be someone else out there that has the same understanding or same thought process. Like, what's special about me? But she's kind of similar to me, so why can't I do the same exact things? So that's kind of what Amanda is about today.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I am. I'm proud to call you a colleague.
Awesome.
Thank you for this.
Thank you.
You know, Amanda said 2 years ago she would have turned that interview down, but she understands how important it is.
Yeah.
And I just want to encourage people to take a look at her body of work. She's on Instagram. She's all over the internet.
Yeah.
There is something behind the eyes, you know? Like, first of all, she makes her subjects, I think, feel really comfortable. This
like
picture,
that?
Right, this photo of Mike Greer, like, you know, he's a shy guy.
Right.
He probably didn't enjoy this, but look what he got, right? Look what she got out of him. There's another one of EK65, right? I mean, that's not something that we see maybe all the time from him. So it's just, she captures the emotion of the moment.
Sometimes a photographer, too, it's not about just capturing the image and making the frame, but also, like you said, making the subject feel right and comfortable in the situation. Oh, by the way, did you also do an episode of The Undercurrent with Amanda?
So I have a podcast with the Sharks. My 10th episode was with Amanda. So if you're interested in learning more about her, we spoke for about an hour. I'm so grateful that she gave me so much of her time. And I should replace that photo because Amanda actually took some headshots of me. So
some updated material.
And she made me feel very comfortable.